You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Dawntide, Griff's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Oh god, I love that look on Sal's face. Art would be a safe bet. A print, maybe? Something musical could be more personal. What did you do most with him? Walking around. Art? I thought we'd look at the little gallery up the street and see if there's any landscape prints. Well, if anyone's gonna pick him out, that's something nice, it'd be you. Ranzo kicks his big black boots on the stone floor. He seems reluctant to leave. Well, have a good one. I'll see you at Shinbone. See you at there, Ranzo. Ranzo carries on up the road towards the docks. I gotta go back. That was too funny. Music. He likes a bit of music, so I thought we'd get... Not an instrument. That'd be too expensive. A vinyl. Yeah? What of? He's, a jazz guy. Hell, you know that sort of thing best. Can't recommend the place, man. Mind. Joey's your man for vinyl. Ranzo kicks his big black boots on the stone floor. Okay. Actually, let me see what she's saying. Okay. Can't do that again. Alrighty. Can't do that. Walking. He likes taking walks, so I look down at my boots. He already have his own boots. Think of something else. A walking pole. Like one of those things ramblers with massive backpacks use. Yeah, one of those. Suppose it's easy to wrap. Ranzo kicks it. Okay. Oh, God. It's still gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh, God. Yeah, he's still gonna hate it. Let me see what's something else. I'm kind of curious about the something else option. I'm not sure that any of these ideas hit the mark. There must be something more him. I run my fingers through one another. Driving gloves. Driving gloves? Ooh, right posh. What's he drive? Oh, you know, a car. I don't know, really. I know a fair bit about cars if you need a hand with it. Really? Since when were you a car guy? I'm not really, but Dad did roadside repair, didn't he? He'd be talking about them all day and night. Gloves sound like a good idea if Griff's proper into it, but he might be a bit funny if he just drives a hatchback. Does he have a car over with him? I don't think so. He's just on holiday. He's from the Erie Republic, though. Everyone drives there. To be fair, you gotta drive here, too, unless you want to wait half an hour for the bus. Sounds like a nice idea either way. Don't splash out too much for him, though. Ranzo kicks his big black boots on the stone floor. He seems reluctant to leave. Well, have a good one. I'll see you at Shinbone. See you at there, Ranzo. Ranzo carries on up the road towards the docks. Oh my god, we can't give him this. He's going to hate it. What? Of course he isn't. You heard what he said about buying from the second-hand shop. Look, he doesn't need to know that. It's the thought that counts, isn't it? This is why I don't do surprises. It's already so complicated. Why'd you make this a surprise, then? I feel like... No, never mind. What is it? I just wanted to be a bit more spontaneous. I feel like everyone sees me as being too colored by numbers, that I'm not fun. Okay, now, water time. Nobody thinks that. Debatable. She's a lot more reliable than your fun friends. You're dependable. You know how to get things done. People appreciate that. I felt bad after what happened with Joe at the wheelhouse. I asked him to meet at Shinbone early to smooth things out. Do you think it's necessary? I don't think he'd hold a grudge about it. I don't know about that. I think he'd ruminate on it if I didn't say something. If you think it's the right call, go ahead. Okay, cool. I'll be about half an hour with him. Oh my god. Ugh. Would you mind wrapping the gift while I talk to him? Sure, no problem. I hope it goes well. Thanks, Ree. I haven't seen Sal this anxious in a while. She really is tied in all sorts of knots trying to make sure everything goes smoothly. Perhaps it's what's needed to keep everything together. Maybe that's always been the case. God, why did I get stuffy all of a sudden? I kneeled down on the pavement by Shinbone Alley, using my boot to make sure the wrapping paper doesn't blow away. The cap was harder to wrap than I thought it would be. I think I used half a roll of tape. As I head down to the bar with it tucked under my arm, something starts to bug me. My driving gloves. Why not? He seems the type. You ever seen him drive a car? I don't know. Maybe? I forget about it. Forget about it? Seems oddly specific for a maybe. It was a spur-of-the-moment idea. He's from Erie. I like to imagine him driving in the desert. So it was an idea based on a fantasy. I guess so. Come on, I want a drink. Steps down into Shinbone are thin. A damp stone wall reflects light from the doorway. The decor isn't as I expected. It's sort of a mix between retro speakeasy and mid-century acid trip. Definitely an upcountry investment. The music playing is an equally mismatched cocktail of genres. The patrons are varied too, and many of them likely from the Liversome crew. There's a round table towards the back where two figures sit talking. One has a look on her face of intense, patient understanding. It seems a little forced. The other is cradling a beer stein between two yellow talons. I pace over with the rhythm of the music. They haven't noticed me yet. I don't want to talk about that side of things. I get that. I understand that, but... Sounds juicy. Hang back. But what? I know it's difficult, but I think you need to let him settle before... Despite my careful approach, Sal catches me. He's like, no, water's on. Ah! Don't fall. Alright. Oh, hey, Riley. I wave to the both of them and pull up a chair next to Joe. I thought you said this place had live music. Oh yeah, it's more DJs if anything. Sometimes a guy comes in with an acoustics and does jazz covers of top 40 songs. I pull out the free chair between them and sit down. There's some menus on the table. Did you order already? Sal wanted to wait. I'm starving. Come on, Riley, enable me. I skim the page. Plates burgers. Breaded cod. Varying types of chips marked as fries. There's an option down the bottom with a big green V stamped on it. Swingin' filet. Cauliflower. Ha. Where you been? Sal said you were with her today. Wrapping Ranzo's present. I hand the gift over to Sal. She can't help but laugh a bit. Yeah, remember I've got my hand thing. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean... I'm only joking. You couldn't wrap anything before that. You're one to talk, Scissorhands. Last one I got off, you looked like it went through a wood chipper. Dickhead. So, what is it? Surprise. May as well be for someone. Ranzo might have already clocked it. Say no more. I turn over the menu. What are you getting? The full act of cod. Loaded fries, extra filet. You, Sal? I'm not taking any chances. Just getting chips. Alright. You probably drink a lot tonight. Get something substantial. I'll get the, right place, right time. Chips. That's a good one. The door by the bar opens. Billy's tall ears brush along the doorframe before falling flat to his back. He spots us and tries to stride over to take a seat. Strides over to take a seat. What's on, Billy? Alright. His eyes search for the page thoroughly. He bites his lip and leans back, letting the menu fall on the table. Let me get the cauliflower thing without the bread. Renzo's not meeting us till later. We can order now. You two hold the table. Alright. Billy's checking something on his phone. It reminds me that I have unfinished business on mine. I take the slip of paper in hand, slipping a claw between the creases. I half expected to open to nothing. A big joke. But it isn't. There's a number, though whether it really is his is to be determined. Adding Griff to my contacts feels uncanny. A name I'd only known in memory now sits among those of friends and family. I'll say something now. It's always strange seeing a chat window with nothing in it yet. A blank slate. My thumbs hover over the keyboard, each one unwilling to make the first move. Struggling through the trepidation, I force one down. I start to write. My thumbs pick up the pace, knitting letters into words into sentences. Rewriting, rephrasing, improving. I work with the precision of an architect. Any structural weaknesses could lead to catastrophe. The trepidation returns as I hit send. But I finally do it. Hey, Griff. It's Riley. That's it? Oh no, it's not enough. I scrambled to piece together something else. It was good to see you today. Text me back when you can. X. No! X? What have you done? You sent a kiss? Fuck. I hold down on the message. No option to delete or edit it. Oh, this'll be fun. This is the worst thing that has happened to anyone ever. Hello, boys. Joe sits down 2 beers in front of Billy and I. Thanks. We got your drinks sorted, and the food. What? Why? I mean, thanks, but... Yeah, how come? Well, figured you were tight on cash. The hell I am. You said the other day you weren't working a regular job. You haven't won your tournament thing yet either. Psh, big bank. Oh yeah? Doing what? Billy taps his nose. I got my ways. I hope you don't mean your dad's cryptocurrency thing. Dodgiest investment I've ever heard of. I'm gonna talk about your dad's investment, Sal. Whatever. Cheers, Sal. Yeah, cheers. I'm just taking the piss. I'll let you pay next time. It was a bit, too. A bit too direct of her to bring up the financial situation so bluntly, even for Sal. There's something she's not being direct with. She's playing with the clip on her belt loop. Cheers, then! Time passes. Drinks run down their glasses. The food comes out to the table. Looking at what everyone else got, I'm a bit jealous. The sunlight in the stairwell has changed to the dim glow of the streetlights. The door swings open. The broad figure moves with a tired slouch. Scruffy gray hairs bristle past standing patrons. A couple of them pipe up in accents from across the sea, drinks raised. His hand raises into a lazy wave. He strains to hold a smile for his crewmates. Ranzo, over here! Some life returns to his tired eyes. Only some, though. When he sits down, the chair scoots back with the impact. What's on with you? You look worn out. It's Richard. I heard him on the phone to your mom the other day. All good? It's just all to do with... He shakes his head. I don't want to talk about it. Sounds like you need a drink. Alright, y'all. I'm actually going to pause it right there. Oh boy, I'm tired, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!